Chosen ones, I have one more message. I just really wanted to let y'all know. I just wanted to go more in depth about this whole they think they're better than you situation. Because I feel like I didn't really give enough context on it. When I say they think they're better than you, this is what I'm trying to say. If you ever heard about Dr. Sebi, then you know Dr. Sebi, rest in peace, was a man who did not even go to school, did not have no education. Okay? No education. But was able to cure people of chronic illnesses from his own independent studies. He didn't have to go to no professor, no teacher, no anything. He went to Mother Nature. He went and learned through legacies that were left behind. He studied potions that I'm sure his elders, Native Americans, tribes, things that people left behind. I'm sure he probably read a lot of books or whatever he did to educate himself. It wasn't through the form of your typical studies and education that people, I say in America because I'm in America, but this is around the world also, where nowadays people feel like if you didn't get a certain paper from a certain place saying that you are approved, saying that you have a certain level of intelligence, then you are classified as a dummy. But Dr. Sebi is a perfect example of how, to me and to any chosen one, my message to you is educate yourself the best way you know how. There's enough information out here in books and in the public domain that you don't have to. I understand if you want to be a doctor or a lawyer and things like that, that's different. Because now you're doing that because you want to get a certain type of job. But a lot of these people got these degrees and they are dumb as rocks. I'm talking about they're not even good at their jobs. They don't even more than half of them don't even know what the fuck they do. A lot of these doctors misdiagnose people all the time. Inject them with different things. There's people out here getting AIDS because a doctor done accidentally inject them and things. A lot of things. I understand you accidentally injected one person, but 150 people, boo, you lost me there. So it's just like, I don't really, personally, chosen ones, I don't trust doctors. I don't trust dentists. You know what I trust? I trust Mother Nature. I trust the legacies that my ancestors left behind. Things that always worked. All these new things that everybody thinks they know something because a doctor done told them or because they have a certain paper. A lot of them is dummies. A lot of them is really not that intelligent. So don't be fooled by this matrix, by this pyramid that we live in. Don't be fooled. Because you could be, like me, a very, very intelligent individual. But if you wasn't co-signed by one of these schools or one of these people to these earthbound Decepticons, you're nobody. You're nothing. You're an idiot. You're uneducated. But in God's eyes, you are at the top. Because you're not brainwashed. Why would you want to be brainwashed and then have to unlearn most of the things that you learned? Let's be real. Most of the things that these people was learning, years later, they got to unlearn because they find out they was taught lies. I'm sorry. It's this information. I'm not the only one putting this out. This is all already out there. Nothing that I'm saying is anything new, anything special. Like, everybody knows this already. This is just a friendly reminder for those of you that feel down, because that's a tactic of the enemy to try to make you feel down about yourself because you wasn't stamped and co-signed by these demonic people. Yeah, he looked demonic too, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I was just being polite because I'm very polite, you guys. But he definitely looked like a prime example of someone like that. And when I talk about this kind of stuff, I always remember this day where I went on a date with this black guy, right? It was in Charlotte. It was when I first moved here. I was still living out of my van at this time when I went on a date with this guy. And I was with my homegirl at the time, who really wasn't my friend, you guys. She was not my friend. She was talking so much crap about me behind my back. And she would talk to me she would talk down at me because of my situation. So it's so funny because when I ended up getting my apartment and, I got a nicer car, I had got a 2021 Dodge Durango, like, I was doing really good. She was just straight ignoring me. And people are like that, guys. They will talk to you when you're down, but when you're up, they won't talk to you because they don't like to see you up. Because they can't talk down on you anymore. Now they have no choice but to give you a certain level of respect. It was cool when you was down. It was cool when you was going through things. They could talk to you any kind of way. They could treat you any kind of way. And it just showed me, oh, so you was only my friend. You was only my friend when I was down because you liked to see me there. Which reminds me of something else, of this one guy. He's a club owner, was a long-term friend of mine, who, when I had bought my Kia Soul, I had drove to Miami to go see my homegirl. And I ran into him when I was walking. You know what this man told me, y'all? I will never forget what he told me. And still to this day, I will never respect this man because I already know from that statement alone and some more shit that I've seen, but that was the last straw for me. He said, "Where's your van? I loved seeing you like that. You loved seeing me living out of my car. You loved seeing me struggle." Chosen ones. He literally told me to my face that he loved seeing me struggle. But if I wasn't smart enough, if I wasn't woke, if I wasn't really listening to the Holy Spirit, and I wasn't on my if I didn't have this connection with God, I wouldn't even have catched that. But I caught it as soon as he said it. I knew exactly what he was trying to say. And it wasn't even what he said, it was how he said it, and it was the energy that came with those words when he said it. So a lot of people, they're comfortable with seeing you down, but they're uncomfortable when they see you getting some success. Oh, they'll be real mad. They'll switch up real quick once you start to get some success. Yeah, they'll be laughing in your face, hey, when they see you down. It's so funny. Until you start getting a little bit of success, you'll see them switch up on you real fucking quick. They'll show you how they really feel about you. Because they don't want to see you up, and they will never let you know that they're happy for you. And if they do let you know that they're happy for you, just pay attention to the energy that comes with that, because it'll be very dry. It'll be like, yeah, I'm so happy for you. It'll be real dry. But yeah, back to what I was saying. So I was on a date with this dude, and mind you guys, he had stopped me. Okay, I was walking one day, I was downtown. He's like, hey, you're beautiful, would you like to get something to eat? I was like, sure. So my homegirl was meeting me up at this place, at this restaurant, because we was gonna go get some food. So we go over there to get some food or whatever, and he starts talking about how he was, going to school to be a dentist, this and that. Very, very boastful, very, very prideful. Like, his pride was like all the way up here. Like, it was just too fucking much at that point for me. Like, I was like super turned off. And also the homegirl that I was with, her energy was giving like jealousy. Like, she was super jealous that because he was handsome. But, I wasn't even mad. I didn't even care. In my mind, I was like, yes, bitch, I know you want him. Matter of fact, you can have him. I had already made up in my mind that she could have this dude, because, ew, the energy was not there, you guys. Spiritually draining, it was giving Decepticon. It was giving, like, it was just giving, like, bot all day. He was a whole bot. So yeah, he starts boasting about himself and stuff like that. And it wasn't the fact that he was going to school to be a dentist or anything. It was just the way he came off. Like, yeah, I'm going to school to be a dentist. Like, the way he was just like real cocky, real like, I'm better than you type vibes. It was giving like, I'm better than you. You're not on my level. That's what it was giving. And I was very appalled, honestly. And she was giving like that. Listen, y'all, energy speaks way louder than words. I don't care what you say, that energy gonna talk. And that energy is very loud. One thing about me, I could read energy better than I could read words. I'm telling you right now. And so her energy was giving like, you don't deserve this, you're not on his level. Like, they were both on that same frequency. And so it just got like real uncomfortable for me, to the point where I had to get up and go to the bathroom, because I had to remove my energy from that space. So I went up and went to the bathroom to just, recharge, think to myself for a second, like, am I tripping? And I'm like, no, I'm not fucking tripping. Like, these two are weird as fuck. So yeah, so I went to the bathroom or whatever, and sure enough, I come back and I could just feel their energy. Like, whatever they said while I wasn't at the table, I'm sure she probably told him, like, yeah, she lives in her van, right? Whatever the hell she told him. Remember, I had already made up in my mind I didn't want him anyways. So when I sat down at the table and I felt their energy and I saw the way he looked at me and the way she looked at me, I immediately started chuckling, started laughing. Actually, I didn't even chuckle. I really started laughing my ass off right in front of them. where they both was like, what's so funny? And I'm like, I was like, oh, it's just a nice day outside, you know? Because you think you playing me, you playing yourself, okay? And things like that always make me think, like, these people is just not on my level spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually, you not on my level. What the hell is this guy doing? He's backing up. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so spiritually, I was just like telling myself, like, this dude was not on my level. Not on my level. That was the last, which I already knew that was gonna happen. Not that I blocked his number right after, you guys. I did not give a fuck, nor did I ever think about it. And whenever I do think about it, it's just like, this is the thing. People don't remember anything but how you make them feel. So whenever I think about those two people, I just think about, like, negativity. That's what I think about. Like, I would not want to be around neither no ever again. And yeah, it was very, very intentional. We were all sober. Like, it wasn't like a drunk mistake, or it wasn't, no. This was like 3 o'clock in the middle of the day. Brunch vibes. Like, yeah. But I say that to say this. It's a bunch of people out here walking around with that type of energy, where they really think that they're better than you because of a piece of paper, because of a current circumstance, because of a job title, because of money. And I hate to say this, but I gotta say it. A lot of y'all gonna die with your motherfucking money and no peace. I'd rather have peace than money. I'm sorry. I'd rather have it. And that's why I take my train and, you know, I do what I do, and I'm at peace, you guys. Because I don't gotta deal with that extras. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a man could pull up on me right now in a drop top Bugatti, and if I don't like his energy, guess what? I'm not giving him my number, baby. Because my peace is worth way more to me than fucking money. And I feel like that's what's really tearing down this society nowadays. And everybody, all these women, they getting hijacked. They literally getting, now I'm not gonna say hijacked because they doing it to themselves, but they're getting finessed. It's a finesse. You really think money is gonna give you peace? It might give you temporary satisfaction, temporary happiness, because it is a tool. But peace, baby, never. If you don't have internal peace, there's a lot of things money can't buy. Money can't buy peace. Money can't buy love. Money can't buy loyalty. And money can't buy respect. I'm sorry. So yeah, that's my message for today. They think they're better than you, but in God's eyes, you're better than them, okay? So, free game. If this message resonates with you, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned to my next video. I love you guys. Mwah. Free game.